him wake up. The workers fell to the ground and pointed in horror towards the explosion, asking what it was. The hero walked around the pet and was very surprised. Many eyes were visible in the smoke and a chomping sound was heard. The mastodons walked one after another and chomped. Strange beasts ran across the field. The hero and his comrades gritted their teeth looking at these dead mastodons, thought Lloyd. Looking at the beasts running at him, he thought that they were buried deeper in the depths and awakened by the explosion. Just how many of them are here? The eyes of the dead beast glowed brightly. One of them opened its mouth and growled loudly. Lloyd watched as they approached him. He turned his head and shouted for everyone to run. The people rushed away from the herd. The hero gritted his teeth. Blank spread his arms, telling his comrades that their last battle had come. Opening his mouth wide, he shouted that this was for the queen, her subjects, and the county of Frontera. The hero who ran up looked shocked and shouted at him to leave. Now they were running next to each other. Blank repeated the order to retreat. Gritting his teeth, the hero thought about what kind of land is here. What can be said about the behavior of the mastodons? Is there any strategy that can be applied here? How can they break away from them? Having escaped to Europe, he turned to his comrade and asked where they were, to which he received the answer that they were in the field. Once again, the hero opened his mouth wide and demanded that Peepodong detain them. The beast rushed at the herd. Meanwhile, the monsters were approaching him. Peepodong clenched his paws and frowned. After that, he dealt a strong blow to one of the monsters. The monster was thrown back into the others. After that, Peepodong struck with his elbow. He kicked the next one. Several monsters approached him, but he jumped back. Having landed on the ground, he slowed down. A bright glow appeared near his paw. With one blow, he managed to throw back several enemies using the Plum Blossom Fist and the unbridled dance of the Plum Blossom. Lloyd looked behind him in surprise. Sweat was pouring down his face. What the hell was he looking at? One of the monsters managed to strike Peepodong in the stomach. Several more monsters also pounced on him. The beast frowned. Raising his paws, he managed to throw them away. But another one struck him again.